Hey everybody, this is Steven. I could call myself a GC game. We are back into Danganronpa 2. Goodbye, Despair. So I'm pretty sure this is gonna be it. I'm not sure how long it'll last because we're almost finished at the end. So this is what I'm gonna happen to do. Since it's gonna be taking like the longest video that I have to make to record, I'll make it 2-part separate videos. Like I said, say like what happened I did before. Last time I said in the video, like I'll make it for like do it like a half of the class trial and then do it like the finale part. So this happens like every single time I did it for the first game. So yeah, so everything we've been connecting all together is all the mystery that we know is actually all virtual world to begin with, that we thought the first sure is all for real. And then we all found out that we used to be survivors, but we also, as a third party, surrendered to despair. And the reason for that, that Nakito tried to kill everybody else because they were ultimate despairs. Which I understand why Nakito had to kill himself as well, being the ultimate despair. But why can't he kill everybody else? So it's so hard to explain much. I mean, not only that, Makoto was there out of nowhere. Makoto Naegi, what he used to be like to survive as a host of Big Academy, and survived the CUNY school life. But now he's part of the Mutant Memory Future Foundation. However, he was just nothing more than a fake at the end. Like he was not all fake all along. It was Monokuma's doing. Which I get to like something's not really fishy. Like if Makoto says something stuff like why Monokuma's not planning to stop anything. Like it's a kind of like I don't know, some kind of like a trick or something like that. But we don't really know what kind of trap, what he been set up for Monokuma exactly. And once again, Junko Enoshima is back as always. I can't believe I expected for sure. Like I keep saying from like every single time saying like, please don't let me dare if Junko Enoshima has come back. But me and my big mouth that she is actually back. But that was a huge, she's literally a huge big woman. Or just only like a teenage girl, and what's on it like, and that's it on the phone. Is like PM knows it's Junko. Yeah, but the fact is that she's already dead. How that she's here exactly? If she's still there, why? Why if she was there in the virtual world? Which that might be explained, not because it's kind of like a virtual world, so that's what be explained. So. Who knows? So let's see what's gonna happen to our River more. There might be probably more into this. So let's get right off, shall we then? I'm sure. I know for the fact is I just leave that part right here. And yeah, that's how it happens. And once I got to the wrong camera angle there, Hajime, because I just saved but here this was shown Junko Enoshima. So yeah.
Am I hallucinating?
I'm also lucky the fact is that they all just like stand back because of Junko, and now they're all together as one, so.
I know anything goes here, but this is clearly not fucking okay!
You're telling me, Fujiko, she's huge! How does it like appear out of nowhere? I mean, it's all the computer, so.
I see. So that's your reaction to seeing an extra-large high school girl.
You still talk normally. Usually, Junko's acting like a different kind of split personality a little bit, like being like loyalty, being like sad, depressed, and mostly being like a bad A, something like that. Lots been going on.
But are they really that big? Don't you think they're pretty small?
What? About your chest there, Junko?
She's huge! She's way too huge!
Of the size, or you talk about the chest?
But the final boss in a certain action game is much bigger.
How is that even necessary?
You know, that game. Kniferella.
Never heard that game before.
Said it anyway.
Wait, is it actually for real? I don't think not. Is it actually for real, say Kniferella? I don't know. Okay, why showing that size?
I see. An estimated bust size of 15 meters, huh? My boobs are hopelessly huge.
Okay, why are you just showing me your own chest, Junko?
Hey, want me to squish you in between them? Big boobs feel good, you know.
No, thank you.
I get fucking crushed!
Hey, hey, that's what you deserve to be.
If this was a pandering fan service game full of pretty girls, there'd be a CG close-up of my cleavage. But
This is like novel game or anything, but no, it's not.
too bad. This isn't a fan service game. Of course, since it's not an action game either.
What do you expect exactly?
You won't even get to experience the refreshing sensation of battling an enormous final boss.
Celebrate cannot even beat them. Up.
So fucking hopeless!
Here's the baddie personality.
This is Monokuma's true identity?
Yep, that's what it is. It's Junko Enoshima.
We have to deal with this thing?
I'm shocked you'd call me this thing. Oh, you're so mean.
You got the cutie type.
Is it just me, or did her personality change?
That's fine, Sonia. I've seen her many times changing different kind of personality. I'm not sure how many was there exactly. It was like the cutesy, the pressing type, loyalty, and more like a weird, like a, I don't know, the coolness type person or something like that. And there was like being like high sensational, being like a teacher, and I wanted to be acting like Monokuma. That's 6. My god, that's a lot of personality, you know. That's only like normal type 1. So that's 7. I don't know. I can't count.
I get easily bored of my personality. Like, I already got bored of my personality who gets easily bored.
Well, you don't like that type?
And that's when Fuyuhiko would say, "It's too damn soon to say you got bored, right?"
He wouldn't say that, is it?
What?
He would never say that.
I have plenty of data on you guys, so it's so easy for me to know what you're all thinking.
What? I've been looking at us this whole time.
You are not bored at all.
I got bored of getting bored. Jeez. Even when I'm dead, I still get bored. This sucks.
I can handle what the depression Junko was saying. Yeah, I know fact is you're already dead in real life, but you're just not on a computer type. So mean you're just like alter ego then, like Chihiro? Even when you're dead, does that mean is that person's true identity is Junko Enoshima? I don't know that because I played the first game, okay?
Are you Junko Enoshima?
Yep.
Did you say Junko Enoshima? Isn't she dead?
Yes, it was. She is dead. What happened to killing school life that she lost, and she got her punishment, and then she died.
It's true. I did end up dying the last time.
So how did you know exactly?
I'm sorry, okay? I didn't mean to go so fast. I couldn't help it, you know? It was my first time.
You couldn't even like introduce yourself, Junko. You're far too late for that.
Jeez, stupid. You're the one who made me go.
It's your fault you couldn't even introduce yourself.
And why is someone who died here right now?
Do you guys know about an artificial intelligence called alter ego?
Yep, I know that part because Chihiro. Huh?
Exuberance! We are now an AI! We have transcended humanity!
We got the loyal type again. But I know the fact that she's just alter ego now, but how did she get in there in the Neo World program? I know the fact that the Monokuma was a virus. But one still don't have no idea who made the virus inside the Neo World program exactly. Or is it like came from the members of the foundation that was constantly being secretly, or is it like among the 15? I don't know.
What AI? Stop saying all this crazy bullshit.
Okay, of course you don't know. I mean, you're an engineer. You don't know computer time.
You see, my personality is like this because I'm the type who dies easily, right? That's why I made my own AI program while I was still alive.
Wait, you made your own AI program? While you're still alive? How? When did that happen? Was it happened before?
And then someone uploaded me into this Neo World program.
Yeah, I don't even know. It says something like who made the virus in the first place, who put it in the Neo World program. Is where from the members of it, or one of us?
And that's how Alter Ego Junko hopelessly appeared in front of you guys.
That's insane! This the same bee is Junko Enoshima. She's responsible for everything. The destruction of Hospic Academy, the destruction of the world, the one who took over the Neo World program and forced it to kill each other. It was all this bee doing? Even so, what am I supposed to do? Yeah, we have no idea. Even we know she's Junko Enoshima.
Don't get cautious and think stuff like, what can we do? I mean, we're all ultimate despair here.
Okay, I get the fact is we all become demented to despair now, but you have to rub it in.
Each and every one of our classmates looked at us like we're a bunch of loogies on the side of the road. So, let's all be friends.
No, thank you.
Hell no!
That's what she's saying.
Man, they hate me.
Of course, I got depression again.
And I was thinking of you guys when I tampered with the graduation program. But they still hate me.
Okay, I'm not sure why that the fate Makoto want us to graduate at this point. You tampered with, like, we have no idea what the trap is exactly. Like, why did they want us to graduate? What is your game exactly, Junko? Huh?
Tampered with the graduation program?
Remember what that fake Makoto said earlier? About what happens to you when you graduate, right?
Something about uploading into the real body then? Meaning that will show all the school memories for the rest of your life then?
I feel like you guys weren't getting a big enough reward for graduating. So, I decided to modify what happens so it's something exciting and unique. Just like a game.
We're in the game now, Junko. You don't have to just remind us. Oh, what the heck? What are you trying to type in? What?
Uploading your game memories into your real bodies is fine, but letting your friends stay dead just sucks.
Okay, that changes differently. But now that's really different.
That's why I decided to resurrect them.
No way! No! It's not gonna happen. You got still mess up on your mind, Junko.
This is the new graduation program I'm offering.
No, that's not it. There's gotta be more to this about you tap with. This is not what you thought for sure would happen.
Resurrect? Hey, are you serious? Can you really do that?
Hold on a minute, Fuyiko. Before you do something, there's still a lot of things that we don't know.
It was like real hard, you know?
Okay, don't even know that part personally for the first one. This is new. Now you're like a Nick?
The graduation program is the core part of this game, so it was protected with a lot of encrypted code.
Okay, this is so hard to say when they said like an ish, a lot. More like an ISH, something like that, at the end word.
It took me a long time. I felt so much despair about how useless I am. Well, one advantage of being an AI is that I got smarter with computers. Before that, every time a computer froze, I used to put it in a microwave and nuke it.
Okay, that's kind of weird.
Show of hands, class.
Oh my
How
god.
long do you think it took for me to modify it?
We got the teacher, Junkos again.
Who cares about that? Are you serious when you say that everyone who died will come back to life?
Did you forget? You gotta answer questions to progress the story. That's the rule of this game, right?
Of course, you want to answer that question right now?
By the way, I'll give you a clue. You guys were always watching time slip away at a certain place.
Watching time? What are you talking about? Are you talking about here, the trunk I was standing?
So you're not gonna tell us until we answer that?
I guess we have to. We completely at her mercy. But if we can't progress unless we answered, we have no choice but to answer. How long did it took for Junko Enoshima to modify the graduation program? She said we were watching how long it took. If so, the certain place we were watching that was a college, Manami House, Java Walk Park, the military base. Manami House is not being important, not in a college. Wait, what about the Java Walk Park? I see. Is it because of the bomb?
The countdown at Jabberwock Park.
Yep.
It's the only place we can think of.
Of course. You talk about the bomb there was a countdown occurs.
That's the only place we consistently watch that has anything to do with time.
Yeah, that's the only thing that we know about the countdown. Like how long it lasts, what she said. Means it'll take a long time to do.
Then that countdown represented the time that was needed to modify the program.
But it's counted to 0 and all, but like everything got like bloom and just all the blocks and pieces.
How brilliantly wrong!
What?
You're totally wrong about that tricky timer.
What? It's not? What was the point about that?
Wrong? Then what was it?
Where should I put this?
I was just goofing around.
Oh, is that a bluff then? Huh?
I mean, isn't stuff you don't understand exciting even though you don't get it? It's kind of like superhero cosplayers, or someone else's designs of alien life and stuff, right?
I don't even know what it is.
It was just for show?
So all this countdown is all for nothing. I thought for sure something will like blow up.
In the end, it was meaningless. Does that fill you with despair? Like getting booted from a game server?
I mean, I'm playing PC. That's the point for that.
You know those murder mysteries where the culprit is really the detective who's investigating the murder?
I don't even know what that reference is.
Well, I'm so over predictable crap like that. Just what did you expect at this stage of the game?
I don't even know myself anymore. She's nothing. She's crazy.
She's seriously messed up.
Literally, she's gone nuts.
Well, in a way, the countdown implied I was on a mission. Did you ever make up your own silly rules, like don't step off the white line when you cross the road?
What?
I was testing myself to see if I could get you guys into the graduation program before the timer reached 0.
Enough! Please stop!
Don't be so disappointed. It's totally true. I had a hard time manipulating the program.
How do you ever do that with just only you?
While you guys were at the beach making wrinkly dog faces, I was working so hard on my own, you know?
Does it? How can you even make this much?
Hey, enough with this pointless crap! Are you seriously going to resurrect everyone who died?
Oh, come on. Do you really have to believe those?
Like I said, it's easy. It's just a game after all.
Why do you feel that tired? You're just AI. Just a game.
Yeah, each and everything that happened in this world was just an event within the game. There's no way anything that occurred in the game could affect the real world.
Hold on. Would that be all the way around? Okay, I know you don't trust her. Like, she always keeps manipulating us. She's trying to, like, mess with our minds still. I don't trust her.
What you're saying now is completely different from what you said before.
Yeah, that was way off the track.
You said whether or not it's a lie. The moment you feel something is real, it becomes real.
The game where you throw my words back at me is over, so you don't really have to worry about it.
Okay. Now I don't even know what I can do, what's real or not.
Fine, I won't worry about it. Hey, who fucking cares about logic? As long as everyone who died comes back to life, that's good enough.
Oh, come on, do you really believe those vehicle?
But if we do not understand the principles behind it, then we do not even know if it is really possible.
Yeah, unless you're just trying to trick us.
Anything goes in this world. You've seen that happen so many times already, right?
Well, if a high school girl can get huge, then it's not crazy if the dead can come back to life, right?
It's impossible.
If she's saying that's how she tampered with a computer program, how are we supposed to respond to that?
That's right. That's why you should finish this game and go back to living a normal life in the real world.
Can't wait. I don't even like to see of it.
If we go back, what do you get out of it?
Oh. Yeah, I'm not curious about, like, what are you gonna do, Junko?
What benefit do you get by making us return to the real world? As long as we don't know what it is.
Man, so annoying. You're so petty. It's not like you're a housewife living on a tight budget.
Clearly we not live in a house then.
All I want is to put on this graduation performance in a more dramatic way. Well, if you doubt me, you don't have to go back. Is that what you want? Not to go back?
Oh my god. No, this makes me far worse to, like, what to choose. Like, it's like their life depends on it. Like, whether they can use their own knives or something.
Hold on a sec. We're obviously going to get out of here. If it'll bring our dead friends back, it's all we can do.
Oh, come on, you still?
Of course! We've been working toward that goal for, like, forever!
Not sure what you mean. We're supposed to think about randomly.
Because we had that goal, we were able to endure those killings.
Plus everyone can go back together. So there's no reason to hesitate.
No, that can't be good.
You are right. There is no way we can choose to stay here after all we've been through.
Oh no, you seriously aren't gonna just do it then.
Just as expected from the winners of this killing school trip, your will to live is truly ultimate.
Except Hajime.
Wonderful. That's just more reason for you to execute your role as devices.
Device?
Okay, now let's stop stalling for time with exposition and hurry up and do it. Now then, why don't you guys just go ahead and answer with the touch panel that's in front of you?
I don't know. Don't even dare do this to me.
I'm gonna do it. I'm seriously gonna do it. If you don't hurry up, I'm seriously really gonna do it.
I don't like there being some sweet and drooly one time. But I don't think it's not gonna be that necessary. Plus, you don't have your own hands with you. You're just a phone. You can't even touch it.
You don't have to say, who are you talking to? It doesn't concern a chump like you, Hajime.
He didn't say anything.
Chump? Don't worry about it. Everything's gonna be over once we press this.
So we just have to press graduate, right?
No, don't you dare.
If we do that, we can go home, right?
I can go back. With this, I can finally go back. Oh no, please, Hajime. There has to be a way. He's right. With this, we can finally go back with this. This will be the end. And our friends who died will be saved. That's way beyond what we expected. And is it to say that this is a good ending, right? I don't think so. How about I press no? Hey, what are you doing? It's designed by majority vote, so just don't think about it and press graduate. Don't you want to go back home? I don't care if you want to stay here and don't drag us into it. Oh, don't dare maybe gonna choose, is it? You're gonna say maybe choose graduate, right? I did press, don't press anything. What I miss, can we say it? Hey! That's the repeat button! Don't you get it? If you press that, we're stuck here, you know? Are you... You better not start saying how we're better off staying here. I also noticed that the sprite for Fujiko's got no eye patch on it. I just look up for a second, I'm like, I think I gotta make it a bug here or something, but let's just let it aside. I could go back. You're gonna make me press it! Why are you gonna make me press that graduate button? Of course, there's just no, like, wrong choice. There's, like, no timer or anything. You made me gonna do it. Fine. This is how you want it.
I got it!
Makoto!
Don't press it! This is Junko's trap!
Okay, I thought for sure you got a rebuttal, but... Okay, now we have the real Makoto then. Now that's for real, it's the real Makoto. Huh?
What the heck? That guy from earlier is back again.
It's not again. This time, it's the real one.
Yep, that's for real.
Real? I'm Makoto Naegi. Makoto Naegi of the Future Foundation.
They got like a different kind of music. Almost exactly same from like the first one then. This guy is the real Makoto Naegi? Then this is the guy I spoke to. You don't sound exactly the same as the fake one, that is.
I'm sorry I'm late. I actually wanted to come rescue you sooner, but thanks to the virus infecting the Neo World program, I wasn't able to enter.
How exactly can you able to get inside exactly? Not to be curious, like, if anything happens, like, can we keep going there then?
Just when the chumps are in a pinch, he's suddenly able to enter for reasons unknown. And thus, the main character gallantly appears.
Just only Makoto still.
So cool! I'm drooling! Too much!
Yeah, you always been so drooling from almost like the end.
Did you also time my arrival? No, it doesn't matter. I'm going to save everyone. And then I'm going to settle this between us once and for all.
Again.
I'm drooling! I can't stop my leak!
Okay, you lost your mind and everything got shaken.
How were you able to get here, Makoto?
Since I used my tricks to hack into the program, he must have hacked in with his tricks too, right?
How exactly?
That's also how you kept your memories, right? Even though you haven't aged a day, just like these guys.
Yeah, it's still exactly the same and all.
If I hadn't, then I wouldn't have been able to save everyone.
Don't you understand? It doesn't matter how you got here. As long as you're here, you'll be treated like one of my students. Which means you must respect my authority.
I already know the risks of being here.
You always had such reckless hope. I love you so much that you disgust me.
Would that be telling whether you still hate her? Hate him?
Hey, just what do you mean by trap? What is Junko's trap?
Yeah, I'd like to know. There might be more.
It doesn't matter. we can finally end this, you know? If we get out of here, it'll all resolve itself peacefully. After all this, I can't let you get in the way.
Like I'm trying to tell you, there has to be more into this. I really wish it like stop or something.
The fact that you guys are even thinking like that is Junko's trap. She's lying to you about your dead friends coming back to life.
I told you! Why would you think that she was able to bring them the dead friends back to life? How can she do exactly? She'd have like, I don't know, some kind of like a magic in this program or something.
Hey, little old me.
Oh, don't you dare lie to your cute type.
Who do we trust?
If you knew Junko's true goal, you'd know she's lying.
You know her goal?
Yeah. Junko's goal is to convert the Hope Restoration Program to the Despair Restoration Program.
Reverse the way around, is it?
Despair Restoration Program?
Would that be like far more despair? I mean, they already become to despair to begin, so what can be the point?
As part of the graduation program, your avatar's memory and consciousness is uploaded into your real body. However, none of us expected that any of the avatars would get deleted. Junko has taken advantage of that opportunity.
Does that sound?
She intends to use her version of Alter Ego, the AI she stole my friend's skill to create.
From Chihiro then. Because Chihiro was the ultimate programmer.
And upload herself into the bodies of everyone whose avatar was deleted. What?
How? How's that possible?
Then everyone who died isn't gonna come back to life.
Then what's to happen with the graduation? There's no point.
They're gonna be taken over by Junko?
Are you serious?
What the fuck?
Wait, are you saying that if we do graduate, the older dead person will not come back to life, but just be taken over by Junko? Would it just be like the whole army of Junkos?
Like the real world, once an avatar is deleted from this virtual world, it can't be recovered. It's actually impossible to revive them.
Yeah, that's one thing you can't do. If you're dead in the virtual world, you die in the real life, isn't it? That's how stuff works, right?
That doesn't mean I was lying, you know? I just didn't make some things clear.
You don't make clear at all, Junko.
And even if they're overwritten by my alter ego, it doesn't mean they'll be a completely different person. The data of everyone who died is stored within me, so I'm sure I can convincingly act out their personalities.
He really can't make like do impression like everybody else.
Don't mess with me.
In fact, I have a lot of data on Fuyuhiko.
Don't you even dare.
I know some things that'll make you happy.
Don't you dare put up something with like Pekko or something.
I can play a version of Pekko that's more to your liking.
No, don't you even dare.
I said, don't fucking mess with me!
Yeah, you don't want to get hit and see that. You see how angry he looks.
Operation Junkify All Mankind begins here.
Junkify all mankind? What the heck is that supposed to mean?
After uploading my alter ego into everyone who died, I'm gonna take over the Future Foundation's headquarters.
How? You're just a program. Oh my god.
Eventually, there's gonna be a whole lot of me's all over the world.
Oh my god, this is far crazy. There's like lots of Junkoses. What they're supposed to do exactly?
With this, my despair utopia, where you can despair as you please, Junko Land, will be complete.
How do they do it exactly? Like turn themselves into Junkos?
That's Operation Junkify All Mankind in a nutshell. Oh yeah! Our dreams are expanding and...
Oh, of course, you're just trying like you're trying to make an echo effect, but you didn't make an echo.
That messed up plan is your goal?
Then why didn't you just kill all of us? If you did, you could have taken over all of our bodies. Wouldn't that have been more convenient for you?
Is that
Yeah.
what you want me to do? Is it still too late to do that?
Okay, ban that.
No. There's a reason Junko couldn't do that. That's why she made you guys kill each other.
Oh, is it because of the rules? The reason she wasn't able to do that? Was it because there's something she didn't do? It's gotta be the rules, wasn't it? If so, the reason is she was sealed away, the school took rules, she didn't have a real body. There wasn't enough time. No, that's about the rules, isn't it?
Let's see.
About violates on something?
Got it. It's because of the school trip's rules.
I don't know which rule it is exactly.
Even a monster like her has to follow the rules of the school trip?
Yep, I guess so. That's how stuff works. That's how everything what happens in this academy. Even though we're in a tropical beach and all, so it don't act like school.
Junko usurped Usami's authority as an observer, and her role as your teacher. However, according to the rules of the school trip, even Usami had to follow them.
That's what she
That's
did.
why when Junko took over her position, she had no choice but to follow the rules as well.
Which is rule number 4. The lead teacher cannot directly.
So, the rules were protecting us?
Okay, I didn't know it didn't click for a second. Let me check the rules. What it's supposed to be exactly. Rule number 4. The lead teacher cannot directly interfere with the students. An exception to this rule is made if any students violate the rule. Okay, meaning the lead teacher cannot even do anything to mess with the students. In other words, since Monokuma was been taken over, which is also Junko, he can interfere. So that's why they had to set up the new rules to kill each other then. That's understandable.
Man, I was so annoyed. I had the authority to add rules, but no authority to delete rules.
So that's why you had to add them. You can't delete it.
Oh well, even if I could have deleted rules, I was still busy with my whole taking over your bodies plan.
You just wasn't paying attention on that.
So you made us kill each other. Because you couldn't kill us yourself.
Is that how you were able to increase the number of bodies you can take over?
Like I said, I personally didn't care about the outcome of the killings.
How dare you look down on us? Don't fucking know. What about our lives?
Chump change.
Oh, there comes the coolness personality.
I won't forgive you. I will never, ever fucking forgive you!
It's already too late now for Hiko. Now you need to know what really is, okay?
So that's your trap. You try to make us choose graduate, so you can take over everyone's body with the graduation program.
How can you be so cruel?
Because she's ultimate despair. She always been so cruel.
Because Junko Enoshima is the true ultimate despair.
Yeah.
She doesn't yearn for any kind of future at all. She fills every person she meets with despair.
That's my Makoto. You understand me so well.
Well, of course, because they were classmates together for like non time until recently. All memories been like wiped out from that, and made this like the first time met. And that's how the killing school life starts happening.
For me, despair is not a goal or a set of principles, or a lifestyle, or even an instinct.
It just despair. That's all this.
It's what defines me as Junko Enoshima. It's just my characterization. That's why I'm able to pursue despair with such purity.
So you're saying you only exist to fill people with despair?
For example, want to hear about a beautiful memory that even I, who gets bored easily, still remember fondly?
Which is it?
Picture thousands of fools who are madly in love with me, dying one by one like insects doused with bug spray.
That doesn't make sense.
And the best part is, they did it to themselves, you know?
Thousands of humans falling like dominoes. Oh, that memory is so beautiful. It made my brain melt.
You talk too fast. What that's supposed to mean exactly?
Yeah, about that. Does that story have a happy ending?
No, it's not. Could it be? You should talk about them right now. A future dimension, killing school life, the reserve corps students. Oh, of course, the reserve corps students. It says something about they were committing suicide, isn't it?
I see! Are you talking about the reserve course's mass suicide?
Yeah, because Hajime was the only survivors in reserve corps department. So, it might explains a lot. But how many was it they were dying? It's almost like 3,000 or something.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot you're a survivor of the reserve course.
You think?
By the way, I'm so sorry for your loss.
Even he doesn't even know his good memories and all.
Mass suicide? What's she talking about?
An incident where 2,357 people from the reserve course all killed themselves. Junko probably made them do it.
Exact number of how many people was.
2,357 people? That's an outrageous number.
You were there as well! You could have known about part already!
You don't have to be that surprised. You all look like your parents, friends, and lovers all tied at once. That was so rude of me. There's no way you guys even have meaningful relationships like that anymore. I mean, you're all ultimate despair. You guys have already eaten your fill of despair.
Like, how did we get filled with despair in the first place?
I do not really know what you are trying to say.
Junko robs the futures of everyone she interacts with. You ultimate despairs are among her many victims.
If someone like me is born, that means the world is yearning for despair.
That's wrong. The world isn't yearning for despair. That's the reason we can't let you escape.
But if you do that, you guys won't be able to return to the real world, right?
Unless we have no choice to press graduate, aren't we?
Huh? If we choose graduate to get out of here, the graduation program will activate, right?
But what she can do exactly?
If that happens, Junko's alter ego will be uploaded into the bodies of the dead.
Does that mean we gotta stay here to keep her from getting out?
We're not gonna stuck like this for the rest of our lives, aren't we?
What the heck? Why does it have to be like that?
It's such a cruel fate for you guys. But it's awfully convenient for the Future Foundation.
Does it?
They'll be able to keep all the ultimate despairs, including me, trapped in this game forever.
Wrong! That's not it!
Well, Makuna would never something like that, did she?
But ultimate despair is hated worldwide, and their lives are no doubt targeted by the Future Foundation.
Well, I know the fact that Future Foundation wants to try to eliminate the ultimate despair and all, but Makola's one, he's the one bit defying it. They're trying to protect him.
Oh well, if you don't want to acknowledge that, I guess it just can't be helped. Can't be helped. LOL.
Really?
This is nothing to LOL about.
But it's so ironic. You came all the way here just to find out that graduating is the wrong choice.
Well, of course, because we don't even know the real meaning behind it, because I don't even trust her. But still.
Even though you came all this way to win the game, even though you kept sacrificing your friends to win. The goal you guys squirmed to reach was wrong all along. Isn't that just so fucking tragic?
Are we saying we've all been messed up? Not we're getting close to the end, are we?
Stop it!
It was all a mistake? Was this really just a mistake? Was it a mistake to think we'd go home alive all along? What about the killings in the class trials? Was this just a meaningless killing game where the ultimate despair kill each other off? This is just too...
Don't give up yet!
Oh. There might be more.
There is a way you guys can get out of here without letting Junko out.
Is it now? Huh?
No, there's no way such a convenient... There is. Really? Well, that's the first I've heard of it.
Really? Oh yeah, just clean your ears, Junko! First she heard of it? Then it's the way that even Junko doesn't know, right? The way to get out Junko doesn't know about. It might be that. Oh, which is it? I know where it came from, is it? Yeah, the Shutdown Sequence. A special command that can be used during the graduation exam. If you use this, you can override the observer and force the escape from the award program. Then the teacher observer can't prevent that. That might be it. That's the evidence what we use, right?
I see. Are you talking about the shutdown sequence?
So that means we can be able to do it, but how do we use the Shutdown Sequence exactly?
Shutdown sequence? What is that?
I mean, it might be explaining why Monokuma and like, wait, what was that? Why are you doing anything? Or something like that.
It's a hidden command I set up in the Neo World program.
Hidden command?
Even Monokuma or Junko don't even know.
Basically, I never believed the Neo World program was a perfect solution. There was always a possibility that Usami's hope might have made things even worse for you guys.
Does
So
it?
I prepared a way to shut down the program in case of emergencies.
As I recall, you said it was a command that not even the teacher can stop.
Yep.
And that means even Junko can't stop it.
Dear me, I have an unfortunate announcement to make, class. You cannot activate the shutdown.
Oh, why not? You knew that, isn't it? Huh?
You know about it?
How would you even know, Junko?
More importantly, do you know why? Do you know why you can't activate the shutdown?
The reason the Shutdown Secret can't be activated is Because broken, there's no shutdown sequence. Not enough people, no authorities. Oh, it's because we're not people?
I see!
There's only like 6 of us, are we?
Because there's not enough people?
Pay attention, class. According to my information, in order to initiate the shutdown...
I need to know the information about the shutdown sequence, Junko! Ow! You stop messing with our heads!
Out of 15 people, more than half of them
Ow!
press graduate and repeat.
Oh, of
same
course.
time.
You had to be more than half of them. Since there were 6 of us, we can't even do the shutdown then. Even though there's 16 of us, from the very beginning, everybody at Daddy's only like 5 of us. They've got 1 Makoto, that's 6. But we need 2 more, instead of more than half of them. So having like 8 people, we haven't been able to shut it down. So that's far worse.
Am I correct?
However, out of 15 people, including Makoto, there are only 6 people here.
Yep.
Even if you want to cheat, I won't let ya.
You can't do that at the same time. You can't use both hands.
The shutdown sequence won't activate unless it knows that different people initiated it.
Oh, great. That can't be. That can't be that great.
So it's totally impossible.
Oh no, we're screwed again!
You totally saw through that supposedly hidden command?
I thought she didn't know for first place, but she already don't figure it out already!
No need to worry. Even I knew we couldn't activate the shutdown.
Oh, you have a plan then?
You still came here when you knew we had no chance of winning?
It's not that we have no chance of winning. The only reason I'm here is because there is a chance.
Is it now?
Then try explaining it to us. What is this chance of winning of which you speak?
I believe...
What? I can't hear you. You gotta speak up since you're so puny.
You want to let us speak him out, Junko?
I believe in them. I believe they will definitely come.
Oh, is everybody else coming? Them? This would be all the survivors, right? Yes, Kyoko!
Something you need to take your time saying.
Hi, Kyoko, you're back! It's been a while I haven't seen you. I feel like last year, does it? Well, something like that. Hey, of course, Byakuya!
Try putting yourself in our shoes
Yes!
before you drag us into situations.
That's the real Byakuya all along, not the fat one. Because the fat one's a fake one. Now we got the real Byakuya.
Kyoko! Byakuya! I knew you guys would come!
What about the other one, like Toko Hironihina? Why can't another one come in? Kyoko, Byakuya.
You'd be better off leaving behind someone who jumps to conclusions without listening to our warnings.
It seems to me the one I picture on the left is kind of different. Usually kind of like the face the other way, but now it's just like facing forward, so yeah.
I'm sorry.
Even though it took some time for 2 people to enter the program simultaneously, it appears we made it.
They still all look the same. Well, it's still kind of been old to me.
Hey! What's going on? Why are there more people again?
Because they're here to save us still.
How exciting! I haven't seen these faces in ages. It's like opening your high school yearbook 10 years later.
It's not even 10 years ago. Okay?
I must say, now that I'm seeing her up close, she's much bigger than I remembered.
Is it?
What? What kind of man isn't excited by big women? Once you gain some more experience, you'll understand. There's a lot of kinky things you can do with big girls.
No, please don't even dare what. It's something illustrious.
Byakuya! You're alive!
Dude,
But you're so
Akane.
skinny now. I feel so bad for you.
Akane, that's not the Byakuya that we know. It's just it was a fake that we talked all along.
You shut up too.
Byakuya like, oh shut up, it's not me the way you think I'm dead.
Are you two also from the Future Foundation?
They did say there's 6 people.
No, it's probably not just that.
Yeah, from the email address. The 6 of you joined the Future Foundation because you agree with our ideals, right? Yeah, but there was... Wish the other 3 would come. The Future Foundation rescued you from the tragedy you survived and help you recover your memories. Tragedy. It's a killing school life is referring to that.
You guys are the survivors of the killing school life who previously defeated Junko, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's right. There's there's 3 of them here now?
Well, there's no 3 of them coming, so...
The former heroes plunging themselves into the game world, ignoring all danger. Jeez, stupids! Making such a suicidal move! Did you really want to see me that badly?
No, we just want to see you out! Like, let it out of your faces!
It can't be helped. In order to stop you, that suicidal move was our only choice.
So how about it? There are 8 people now. We have enough to activate the shutdown sequence.
Hang on that like now, Junko. Really? Really? You had to cry? This is the first time seeing you cried.
Why are you crying?
Are you faking?
You guys showed up looking all cool and stuff, and now all the ultimate despairs. I'll be treated like even bigger chumps.
Stop keep calling them chumps again.
You said it again!
Every single time saying chumps.
Just ignore her. As long as we activate the shutdown sequence, it'll be the end of her in this messed up world.
And this messed up world?
Hey, can I ask you something? If we do shut down the program, what will happen to us?
Yeah, that's one thing for sure. What will happen to them then?
No need to worry. We won't let you get hurt.
It's not just that. We want a more detailed explanation.
I mean, it may happen. They say something like, we're going to, like, eliminate the men of despair. I'm not sure what McCullough's gonna do exactly.
If you shut down the Neo World program, everything within the program will be deleted. It will obviously delete Alter Ego Junko, along with your avatars here. So you're saying we're going to be deleted too?
I'm not sure it might be the good thing.
It doesn't mean you'll be deleted. The program will just finish without completing the graduation program.
What does that mean for us?
Your avatars will not upload, so you will revert to your original state before you entered the program.
Oh no, no, that's not far worse. If it happens that everything was deleted, if we go back to normal, we still become ultimate despair, aren't we? Huh?
Is there a reason to tell them all that?
They have to know everything, or else they won't agree to do it.
Yeah, there's something you let me know what happened.
Hold on a second. If we go back to our original selves before we enter the program,
If we're going to revert back to original selves before we enter the program, we don't. That's not losing mana coins. We're going back to ultimate despair.
I see!
does that mean we'll go back to being ultimate despair?
Yep. If it happens, they're going back to their original selves, meaning they were still going back to the ultimate despair, how it looked like.
That's right. Back to being hopelessly controlled by me. When you used to feel despair.
Oh my god, that's far worse! That's far worse!
No!
Are you fucking serious? Can't you do anything about it?
It's not like there's that kind of cure to handle with despair.
I understand your concern, but this is the only way to stop Junko.
It might be a painful decision, but I know you guys will be able to overcome it. That's why, in order to defeat despair, I want you guys to fight alongside us.
This time with help then?
We still have to fight? I thought we finally reached the end.
We were, but the ending will be ridiculous. It's not great.
Don't worry. Once you get out, we will do our best to support you.
What will happen then?
But I thought the Future Foundation wanted to kill every last ultimate despair.
Yeah, that's what it says for the email address. Yada. Okay. For this reason, the members of despair must be immediately eliminated once they are discovered. Yep.
When you say support, do you mean I'll make sure you don't suffer when I kill you, or...?
No, they could not do that!
Of course not. We would never allow that to happen.
I mean, the only thing for a fact is that Mako was the one to fight to protect them. I'm not sure what the big deal with Future Foundation.
It's gonna be alright. Your real bodies have just been brainwashed. That's why I'm pretty sure you'll quickly revert back to the state you're in right now.
Will you stop saying cheesy stuff like brainwashed? Washing your brain is, like, really nasty.
So what? You keep saying that depressing thought that's not happening.
But still, even if our brainwashing is undone, the memories we've made up till now will be erased, right?
Does that mean we'll completely forget everything we did on this island? I don't want that.
Well, what choice do we even do exactly, Akane?
It doesn't matter what you want. That's the reality. Every meaningless thing that happened here will vanish from your minds.
And every single time that they was away, and something happened, there wasn't. It's like going to repeat itself all over again. Meaningless vanish? Does that include her too? If we lose our memories of this world, we're also going to forget she ever exists, right? Oh, I think you know what I mean. Like, we're ever gonna forget Junko as well. Oh no, that's far worse than that. If that happens, does it really mean that she, an existence confined to this world, is really going to disappear? She's risked her life to protect us. And we won't even remember she exists.
Memory's not all that'll go back to normal. If you've lost a limb, like Nagito, it'll still be gone when...
Please stop!
Going back to reality in that condition, that's like a bad joke.
It's not a joke, Kazuichi. This is not a joke.
You're not joking. That is your past. Nobody can escape their past.
That's how stuff works.
We don't know anything about that past!
Because we don't even remember because of school memories, okay?
Hey, why did we become ultimate despair in the first place?
Because of her.
I asked the same thing in the real world, but nobody would give me an answer.
So I have like no reason then?
It seems my teachings were quite thorough. However, if you ask me,
People who claim to stuff like hope, talent, or admiration are truly the weakest.
Huh?
Guys who desperately want to reach the top. They don't think about what'll happen when they're pushed off.
Are you talking about the Future Foundation?
They're probably too concerned with having a really nice view while they condescend to others. Shoving off guys like that is so easy. I happen to know 17,082 ways to do that.
How do you know the exact numbers exactly?
The point is, the moment you cling to talent and hope, despair has already set in.
That's not even an explanation.
It's more like fact.
Then, what if you think about it like this? It turns out that you guys being ultimate despair was just part of the game world. And in truth, those guys from the Future Foundation might be part of the game world too.
Eh?
They're simply side characters of the game world whose role is to offer hopeless hope to you guys.
What?
Wow, after saying all that, I don't even know what's real and what's a game anymore.
Are you making the fourth world Junko saying we're all just completely just a game? Are we?
Are you kidding around? Enough. My patience is wearing thin. Let's hurry and start the shutdown sequence already.
Before you do that, we gotta do some reviewing.
Oh, are we? Of course, you gotta draw that thing again. What are you gonna show us then?
When you guys activate the shutdown, you'll revert back to when you were known as Ultimate Despair.
Uh-huh.
And your dead friends will never be revived.
They don't?
And the embodiment of despair, aka me, will be erased, thereby preserving hope in the real world.
So, everyone who would die would still not come back in the real world? Still? Even in doing the force shutdown?
Now then, will the hope of the Future Foundation win? Or will my despair win?
Alright! Things are starting to heat up!
That is not what we're thinking about this.
This isn't a game, you know.
Au contraire, this is a game. It's a game of hope and despair.
Oh my gosh.
That started with your killing school.
You're doing it again! You keep doing it again, Junko!
That explains why these chumps who weren't around last time have been reduced to mere side characters.
You keep saying chump again.
You called us chumps again!
I don't know, how many chumps did she keep saying that?
Because it's true! Most importantly, the killing school trip wasn't just for your sake.
Huh?
There was a more important goal there. The goal of luring a specific group of people.
Luring Pacific Group?
Since now's a great time, why don't we make that the question?
Dang it, you're gonna make us answer it, aren't we?
Question?
You're gonna make us answer that part, aren't we?
As long as we're in the game world, the rules say I gotta ask questions every now and then.
Oh, of course, we had to do this to us, Junko?
So, question. Who did I lure and how did I do it? The hint is, I get bored easily, so the same outcome as the killing school life would be a pain in the ass.
Oh. Okay, you friend for like, you showed everyone the killing school chip from the virtual world to the Future Foundation. Because it's a civilian camera, isn't it? Just like what happened with the first one, like broadcasting live.
Okie dokie, let's all think about it together.
The scene that covers the killing school line. Do I just have to remember what occurred there? The people Junko lured, the method. I should try connecting those dots. There should be an incident. Of course, it's gonna be the same thing what happened at killing school, right? Like trying broadcasting live. And of course, we got 7 minutes. Of course, we got logic time once again. Okay, something really unexpected gonna happen. I just know it. Let's not know any tricks. Okay, am I gonna lose my mind on everything? There's nothing more than around. Okay, checkpoint. Turn. Turn. Oh my god, this is hard to turn, isn't it? Holy jeez! Okay, get a jump. Jump! Holy jeez! Holy jeez! Okay, god, that was so close. I thought for sure I messed things up. Yeet! And jump. Yes! Oh, that was a close call. Okay, question 1. Who did Junko Enoshima wants to lure? The Future Foundation Ultimate Despair Academy Headmaster. The Headmaster's already dead, so that's not him. The Ultimate Despair... No. So it's gonna be Future Foundation. They're trying to show the Future Foundation for the clinical... Why? Okay, you're trying to 6 seconds to mess up the question, are we? Okay. What are you trying to do? I'm not sure what you're trying to do. You're gonna mess with my mind. I definitely got to straightforward. Okay, nothing gonna trick on me! Dang it, you did kind of trick on me. Yeah! Okay. Oh my gosh, how long does it take for this exactly? Oh no, there's nothing path! There's no path! Holy jeez! Oh, that's a close call. What bait was used to lure the Future Foundation? Junko herself, the glitch, the killings. It's gotta be the killings, right? Glitch? Not that much. Here comes the zigzag one. Trying to mess up the question. Okay, the killings. And they're using the surveillance camera then. Because that happens all over, right? They're trying to use broadcasting live. Jump. Okay, the automatically jump like this. Going around the loop, so I'm gonna make you feel dizzy. Ah, God. Jump. Auto jump. The blue ramp needs to be auto jump then. Jump. Oh my god, it's only like 4 minutes. Okay, question 3. What did Junko use to force him to watch the killings? Surveillance camera? Really? A camera? Really? Surveillance cameras. All the words are exactly saying surveillance, but except for like the last part. It's surveillance cameras. We're not done? I thought for sure we're done. How long will it last? Finally. Yeah, I knew this was gonna happen. It's just always the same thing before. Like they're trying to do broadcasting live, just the same thing from the first game, right? Like just trying to show them about the killings.
It's all coming together.
Anyways, are connected. Oh man.
Got it. You used the surveillance cameras. You were trying to lure the Future Foundation by showing them the footage you were recording, weren't you?
What are you trying to do? Like make them feel in despair?
Surveillance cameras? That's what they were being used for?
Of course, that's what it's supposed to be. I thought for sure, like, to see who was the black and white, but I never expected yet the man's gonna use it for, like, funny outside world.
In the previous killing school life, the surveillance camera footage was broadcast outside of the school.
Yep. Every single cameras.
You used the cameras that were placed throughout the entire island for the same purpose.
Ding ding ding! I was broadcasting the killing school trip live to every member of the Future Foundation.
Why, you're trying to just show them?
The footage you recorded with the surveillance cameras was shown to the Future Foundation?
Yep.
What shall I do? I did a lot of disgraceful things in front of those cameras.
Are you serious? I want to know what kind of secret that they saw.
You sure did.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I want to know what Sonya's been doing for that part.
I will never be queen now. Please forget what you saw.
And remember having... well, probably not.
So you guys were watching us? Then why didn't you come rescue us earlier?
We tried to hack in many times, but the virus within the program blocked us at every turn.
And really now.
Not only that, the Neo World program stopped accepting shutdown commands from the outside.
And that's why. So you had to go inside to shut down from the inside then.
As a last resort, we considered cutting power to the program, but...
We didn't know what would happen to the subjects if we cut the power while the program was still running.
Oh, are you saying if you try to turn the power down, what they're gonna do, like, they're gonna be dying in this virtual world or something?
There's no way we'd jeopardize your safety by taking such a gamble.
Even so, we kept trying over and over again, until it was finally possible for us to enter the program just a short time ago.
And you came all the way here when you knew it was a trap. I get it. You couldn't just leave them alone.
Well, what choice did he have to do exactly?
If you saw people dying one by one with your own eyes by the same killing game you guys played, hope dictates that you act all high and mighty and say, "Oh, I'm definitely gonna stop it this time, right?"
He's gonna say that again?
Hey, don't tell me that's the reason you made us go through all this.
Of course we made you do it for that reason.
Oh, you did that on purpose?
We orchestrated this game instead of killing you outright, solely to show it off to the Future Foundation.
Even though the rules specifically said that only teachers cannot allow to interfere, so that's why they changed the rules to kill each other.
We were forced to solve puzzles and riddles just so you could show it off to the Future Foundation?
That's still totally messed up still.
That's why you guys are chumps. You're just the bait I used to catch a big
Oh
fish
my
from the
gosh.
Future Foundation.
Or keep saying chump again in the end.
But it's not my fault, you know. This game is a fight between the Future Foundation and me. You guys were just instigators in the background.
It was just like we're fighting against war between Future Foundation and the whole entire despair. As for them, it was just like watching and spectating.
But you guys already knew that when you chose to play this game, right?
Just 1 second, please! That sounds as though
we wanted to come to this world of our own free will. But that's precisely the truth.
Okay, that's far worse than I was expecting. Huh?
You guys chose to be instigators, and you were willingly taken into the Neo World program to provide the opportunity I needed to push this battle between hope and despair into overtime.
That makes no sense how stuff works.
That's right. The reason the Ultimate Despairs began killing each other was set up by the group itself.
But even though we're all part of Ultimate Despairs, you still want to kill each other?
That's just your imagination.
Naive Makoto totally fell for the trap. Oh, and now your face is filled with a lovely shade of despair.
I'm not sure why you say that. That's what you keep the type one. But you're not like the Googie Eye one.
Whoa, that despair is fucking obvious. You're here to rescue the assholes who set this up in the first place.
Ah, shut up, Junko!
Don't go blaming us for this.
Thank you. It's all thanks to you guys. This time around, I might be able to fill these guys with despair.
Why, are you saying you're going to feel despair from Mako and those two?
We do not feel despair. Even if this was all a trap, we will never regret coming here.
And this is the only thing we could do to stop you. But nevertheless, it's all over. We will shut you down and end all of this.
I said they don't care at all. We're just gonna do it.
You're pretty fucking desperate. Oh, that's pretty fucking obvious. If you don't initiate the shutdown, those Future Foundation fuckwits are gonna be trapped here forever.
They're not, aren't they?
Why would that happen?
Didn't I already explain it? You know, the graduation exam rules.
Of course, you gotta bring in the Monokuma impression again. Which is it? There are two options: graduate and repeat. Right? You just have to choose one of them and press it. All of you will cast your vote, and whichever one has the majority will be considered your final decision.
But that's not all, right? In order to pass the graduation exam, there was one more requirement.
Oh, so it must be teacher's decision, right? The only requirement to pass the graduation exam is collect the whole fragment. You can't do that. Teacher's final decision. Yeah, that might be it then.
I see.
It's supposed to be the decision.
As I recall, we also need the teacher's final decision.
Yep. That's what it says. To participate in the graduation program, you need my permission as your acting teacher, you know? What? Does that mean it won't end with just a majority vote? After the vote, I'm going to judge every single one of you to see if it's okay for you to graduate or not. How does that work for the final decision then? So even if we vote, you're saying we won't graduate unless you acknowledge it.
Obviously, there's no way I'd let the members of the Future Foundation graduate.
So you're gonna let the decision as a teacher to let the Future Foundation stay here.
So if you can't activate the shutdown, the Foundation will enter the endless life of repeating the grade!
That's only if the shutdown sequence doesn't activate, right?
But that's impossible. Everyone here understands how dangerous it is to release you into the real world.
We know that all too well.
A lot.
I mean, she's been bad-mouthing us this whole time.
Looks like we shouldn't have talked so much. Out of the mouth comes evil, so they say.
It's true that we fell for this trap, and that we run the risk of not being able to go back. But what's wrong with that? Thinking we'd back down because of something like that is a huge mistake.
At least something. At least did not feel despair.
That's my line. Thinking your little shutdown plan will succeed is a huge mistake.
Why is that?
Huh?
You're totally overestimating those chumps over there.
You keep saying jump again.
No way they'll start the shutdown sequence.
Why not?
Why is it?
Look upon their faces. They look like piglets who were forced to watch their mom roasting on a spit.
That makes no sense.
There's no fucking way they'll initiate the shutdown just to go back to being ultimate despair.
So what? What choice can we do?
That is... well... Junko, I don't care what you say. I've decided to believe in everyone. It's true that they walked the wrong path before, but that's all in the past now. What I believe in is not their past, but their futures.
Nope. I got a little lustful again.
I was totally waiting for a protagonist to fly like that. When I crush it with despair, I touch the sea.
Of course.
No matter what you do to me, I will never fall into despair.
And stay silent, like always.
Wrong. I'm not the one who's gonna make you fall into despair.
Why not?
That's the mastermind's job, and they'll be appearing very soon.
Well, I thought you were the mastermind. Plus, you got a wild expression, not the cutesy one.
Mastermind?
Mastermind? Someone else is coming?
I thought Junko was the mastermind. I mean, she's the AI. What do you expect?
That can't be. It's just a bluff.
You should never make the last character who appears in a detective story turn out to be the mastermind.
I mean, it happens every single game, right?
But I always fall into that pattern, so I was kind of worried about that.
Does it?
Enough already. What are you talking about?
Oh well, let's bring him out with lots of energy. It's Mr. Izuru Kamakura!
Huh? Him? Izuru Kamakura? Did he really exist? But... hold on, what? Him? If I recall correctly, that he was calling himself the Ultimate Hope. But the Izuru we know that we saw came from the portrait that we saw from the founders in the academy as well. He called himself the founder, isn't it?
Izuru Kamakura?
Even they don't even know who he is! That name, I heard it before. That person was called the Ultimate Hope. Yeah, but that shouldn't be all he was. That's right, I seen a person called Izuru Kamakura somewhere else. As I recall, that person was the cover magazine. No, the founder. Yes, that's it. A Dark Diva of Destruction. No, that's not even it. I need a member of it. It's the founder. He was the founder.
Izuru Kamakura? Isn't that the name of the founder of Hope's Peak Academy?
Yep, I know because of the portrait. Yep, that was the one.
It was written on the placard beneath the portrait of the Academy's founder. That name. It was definitely Izuru Kamakura, right?
Yep.
However, based on the information I know, the man known as Izuru Kamakura...
If I recall, he's a super genius who acquired many talents. He was even called the Ultimate Hope, right?
Same talent like McCullum and all.
Does the founder have the same name as that Ultimate Hope guy?
Yep.
Is that kind of coincidence even possible?
Maybe coincidence.
The Future Foundation might know something, right?
How about it, Kyoko?
Even within Hope's Peak Academy, there's very little information about a person called Izuru Kamukura. It's a mystery if such a person ever really existed. And not just that, the matter was closed without ever being settled because of that incident.
If you do not know, then please allow me. Providing hopelessly skilled explanations is a quirk of mine.
Did she talk about the incident? What happened about the counselor? The Izuru, the one who killed him on his own.
The reason Izuru's existence continues to be such a mystery is because the Academy hid it.
Why did the Academy hide his existence?
Yeah, I don't even know.
If I recall, they were trying to protect their superior talent. They even called it mankind's hope, correct?
Yes.
However, that prodigious student ended up killing 13 student council members at Hope's Peak Academy.
That's what I've been heard about. Definitely.
Izuru is the killer responsible for Hope's Peak Academy's biggest, most awful event.
Yeah, that's what we used to go to Chachi Hope's Peak Academy. But how can Izuru, only one person, kill all 13 of them? Remember the 13, remember I know.
Who set it up, right?
Information about Izuru completely vanished after that incident.
You thought Junko Enoshima killed them? Oh, don't say such cruel things.
Yeah, unless it might be that true.
Izuru Kamakura is very much alive.
Who is he? I mean, none of us even know who it is.
Isn't that right, Hajime?
What? Why Hajime? Why do you want to bring him up? Huh?
What? I am... What?
Wait, what? Don't... I was like confused for a second, like, why Hajime? Why are you calling him that?
Like I said, you're Izuru Kamakura.
How did Hajime became Izuru Kamakura? He doesn't even know what it is exactly until what happens. How?
Huh? Alrighty? If you don't understand, I'll explain it to you till you do understand.
What is it?
You're Izuru Kamakura, you're Izuru Kamakura, you're Izuru Kamakura, you're Izuru Kamakura.
That's not helpful! That's not very helpful information, Junko!
Hold on! Seriously, what are you talking about? Liar! There's no way! There's no way Hajime is Izuru Kamukura!
How do you know for sure Hajime is Izuru for the first time? When the fact that because he has no school memory for some reason.
Izuru is that ultimate hope, right? But Hajime is...
That's right. Hajime is one of those reserve course dropouts and has no talent whatsoever.
Oh, really? You have to bring that up?
But the fact that he's really Izuru Kamakura makes all this much more hopeless.
Oh god, what have you done? I'm Izuru Kamakura? Oh, we just... Okay, this has been a long time. We only talk a lot. We haven't done this. What am I supposed to pick exactly? I don't know which one is it. We already done everything. The whole cultivation plan. Hold on.
Good news, Hajime.
What is it? What's this thing they call again? Whole cultivation plan. For many years, Hope's Peak Academy attempted to create true hope, because only they need the result of all their research. I don't think we ever not done this part. In fact, we never talked about that a lot. I mean, we done everything we could and everything. So I guess we got to pick this up then.
Even though you were mocked for being a reserve course student, he had a talent all along. Ultimate hope.
How can someone from the reserve course have such an amazing talent like that?
In order to hide Izuru's identity, is he hidden in the reserve course?
Then Hajime's name is fake?
No, it's for real.
There's no doubt I'm Hajime Hinata.
Why are you speaking, Hajime?
I've always had that name ever since I was born.
Then why are you speaking?
Then Izuru is your fake name?
No.
Hey, you weren't lying to us, right?
Even not lying.
I do not want any more last-minute plot twists.
I don't see any words.
He created hope?
Yep, there it is. There it is.
That must be it.
Keep sending again. So it was a cultivation plan.
Created hope. Are you talking about the Hope Cultivation Plan?
Yeah, we never talk about that for a very long time since. We would talk about the End of Despair and mostly about the reserve corps and everything, but we never talk about the whole cultivation plan. Seriously, we never talk about a lot.
Hope cultivation plan. What is that?
None of it, don't you know?
A while back, I saw a file kept by the Future Foundation. For many years, Hope's Peak Academy was researching a breakthrough plan to cultivate personal talent.
It's true, it was a breakthrough plan. After all, it was a plan to create the perfect genius.
Are you sure about that?
Create? For the longest time, the Hope Cultivation Plan was the earnest wish of Hope's Peak Academy. In fact, that's why the Academy was established. Part of that plan was researching the talents of Ultimates. Because the plan was so important, they adopted the name of the Academy's founder.
Huh?
And called it the Izuru Kamakura Project.
What are they trying to do? They're trying to turn everyone become the ultimate Hope?
Izuru Kamakura Project?
Just a little while ago, they were finally able to reach the experimental stage of that plan. From there, they set their sights on the reserve course dropouts to use them as lab rats.
Oh, really? Going to lab rats?
Why did they use the reserve course as lab rats?
A plan to create talent artificially requires test subjects that are wholly lacking in talent.
No wonder why they set up a course department, because they have no talent from that.
From that group of reserve course students, the one who was finally chosen was Hajime, who stands before you now.
Oh?
Why me?
Because you admired Hope's Peak Academy more than anybody else.
Of course, from the very beginning, but he was stuck down from the reserve department. Huh?
You still don't get it? You were used by the Academy.
Really? He has been used?
They exploited your feelings of admiration toward hope and talent just to use you as a lab rat.
What kind of sick person would do that?
What? See? Didn't I tell you? The moment you cling to talent and hope, despair has already set in.
You always keep saying that again?
Lies. That's definitely a lie.
After many surprises, Hajime Hinata was transformed into Izuru 1.0!
Why can't they put in 2.0?
Did you say transformed?
But he still looked the same.
What did they do to him?
Unless you're willing to go to extremes, it's impossible to change a normal person into a perfect genius.
And it's impossible, is it?
So naturally, they went to extremes.
What? Oh my god.
Directly interfering with his brain, Hope's Peak Academy transformed Hajime Hinata
Okay, this is different.
into a completely different person whose specialty is talent itself, known as Izuru Kamakura.
Okay, that's a lot of words I couldn't even see it. But this is weird details of how this stuff was about the whole cultivation plan. But what is this about exactly? I put some talent inside their mind, and then they'll let them turn it into a zero then?
Eventually, Izuru became an ultimate despair, thanks to me.
Why, because of your contact with them?
But all I did to Izuru was simply break his spirit. That's nothing compared to what Hope's Peak Academy did to him. Not even close. Seriously, it's scary how determined the researchers were to mess with the human brain that much.
What kind of messed up person are they?
Doing such inhumane acts that nobody else is capable of with such a calm mind and a steady hand. I admire it so much, it makes my mind numb. By the way, you're just a simple avatar right now, so even if you touch your head, you won't feel the scar.
Did they really do something like that?
Oh my god. What kind of sick person what that is it? It's like they're hiding some kind of secret that I don't even know. Like first vended to despair that we know is none of the Hajime. Then Junko's back in action trying to mess up with the program and all. And there was a way to get the shutdown, but Junko's already figured out a plan already. And then something about Izuru Kamakura is identity of Hajime. And then it happened because of they were trying to like use their body to try like they turn becoming ultimate hope. Like, oh my god, my brain is literally hurting my mind. That's why I don't even like connecting things lore together one by one. It's like put things out of the game, out of the pieces together, and put the dots one thing on another.
But if you think about it, if Hajime gets out of here, he's gonna be a super genius, right?
Of course, if he can go back to normal, he'd no longer be Hajime. He'd still become Izuru.
Like I said, he's not Hajime. He's a completely different person whose specialty is talent itself.
Oh, of course.
Different person? How is he different?
All of his senses, emotions, thoughts, and hobbies that interfere with acquiring talent have been excised.
What, like all gone? Like they have no sense?
Huh?
All of his memories of the past have been forcefully suppressed into the darkest recesses of his mind.
Emotions? Thoughts? Hobbies? He doesn't even have a memory?
It's like his whole entire memory's gone from existence. Like forever. Nothing. There's only Izuru.
It sounds like he is a completely different person.
So that's why it's so surprising that Hajime even exists here at all, even if he's just an avatar. The Neo World program must have dug up those memories and rebuilt his old personality from data from the past.
Oh no. Now that's far worse than I expecting.
I cannot help but feel impressed that the Neo World program was able to accomplish such a feat.
But as for Hajime, he probably would have been better off if he stayed erased.
Then, when Hajime returns to his original state after the shutdown...
You're going back to Izuru.
He'll disappear.
Oh, far worse! He'll be no longer be Hajime!
Disappear?
All that will remain is Izuru Kamakura, an entirely different personality created by Hope's Peak Academy.
Oh no, that's far worse.
He will no longer be Hajime Hinata.
Disappear? I'm going to disappear? Disappear. Disappeared. Disappeared. Oh god. Blackness starts happening. Disappeared. 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 And the far more worse than expecting. And he lost it. And glitched it again. What are you putting translation to now? What the heck? What is this? Is this fully the real truth? But no matter what happens, it's of no concern to me. That's already him? That's Izuru? That means what Hajime was saw for those flash images of Nagito's there with Junko's hand. That was him? That's totally messed up for them. I will not be able to participate in what lies ahead. Really? I don't really understand, but I guess we have to part ways for a while. Not disappointing. We seem to get along pretty well. Hey, can I see you again? There's no reason to meet again. After all, you aren't boring. Your talent, your thoughts, your entire existence is boring to me. You really don't play along, do you? Of course. See right through the eyes at the end. Oh, you remember stuff.
Hajime?
Was that me? No, that's not me!
That's what you are. That's who Izuru Kamakura is.
Oh my god, now this makes this far worse than I expected.
You're the one who brought me into this world. You're Izuru Kamakura.
What?
The mastermind behind all of this.
He was the one behind all of that because he put himself in this?
Could it be? The one who uploaded you into the Neo World program was...
He didn't know!
It's not me!
He didn't know it!
Just so you know, as long as your brain has been messed with, you can't undo it no matter how hard you try.
Oh, you got lost in days. That makes me feel a despair now.
Have no way to be saved, you say? But you already know what you must do.
Oh no. You don't tell me there was a way, is it? I do? How will you know? How can I be saved? I guess just graduate. I think that's the only thing I was thinking, you see?
I see.
No!
Just need to choose graduate then.
No! That's not what we're thinking! I mean, of course, the fact that he puts graduate, he'll be just being himself, but everyone who dies, will become Junkos.
In that case, the Hajime avatar will be uploaded into his real body.
Yeah, that's one thing, but still, Junko will be taken up with their bodies.
So, Hajime will be safely reborn. Truly a royal road to a hopeless, happy ending.
For him, but not everybody else.
Hold on. You can't do that.
If you do that, everyone who died will be taken over by Junko's alter ego.
Like, if you guys don't start the shutdown, the Future Foundation will be trapped here. I can't allow the Future Foundation to sacrifice themselves for the ultimate despairs.
That's not making it happen. They're not gonna do that.
Jeez, you should have said so before. You guys aren't honest at all.
That's not it. What we're saying is,
We have to protect the world from despair, you say? Okay, that's getting so old.
She never say that.
Do you really have to sacrifice yourselves just to protect the world in the first place? What if the world's hope is different from your hope? Even if the world is happy, it's meaningless if you aren't happy.
That's...
Plus, the Future Foundation wants to kill all the ultimate despairs, right?
True, that's one thing. But the McCullers are trying to protect them, that's one thing, but that's the reason why he been to find them.
Once you go back to being ultimate despair, the Future Foundation's punishment time will activate.
They're not gonna do the same thing like you, Junko.
It would be absolutely dreadful if that were to happen.
not just dreadful.
It's rather fucking hopeless, don't you think?
No, you're making this far worse.
And can you guys even endure that? Everything that happened here will just end up being a meaningless game. Everything you felt, awe, friendship, love, there won't even be save data left of it.
I have tons, okay, Junko? And plus, what Manami keeps saying, don't forget to say frequently. Don't even judge that, Junko.
The girl you love and the guy you hate grow weaker and skinnier each day they lay immobilized. And in Hajime's case, his very existence is going to disappear. All because of the academy he loves so much. Will you be able to endure such despair? Who are you going to endure it for?
Oh my god, you're gonna make some kind of choice, aren't we?
For people you've never met before? For people who don't even appreciate you? Does that sound like hope to you?
You can't believe her! That's how she works!
that's what she does. So she can lure you all toward despair.
But how can you do exactly?
There is no reason to listen to her. Hurry up and start the shutdown.
Oh, hold on!
What is it? Why are we still waiting?
It's like you keep stalling.
Still not understand what's going to happen to the real world if Junko escapes?
Yeah, we know that part, but my mind's lost my everything.
No, I was just...
How many victims do you think the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history has claimed?
1 million?
Right now, it's finally started to calm down. If Junko Enoshima makes it to the real world, countless victims will fill the streets. The world will regress to an era of bloodshed, chaos, and worldwide rioting.
So that's why you're telling them to start the shutdown sequence? To prevent that?
Yes.
You're telling them to turn back into ultimate despair and lose all the memories they made in this world.
Well, that's the only way they would do.
Even among them, there are those who will simply cease to exist. And you're telling them to just deal with it?
At this point, this is the only way.
No. There is another way.
No, it's not.
As long as they choose to graduate, they can pass along their avatar's memories.
No.
And everyone here will be able to hold hands and keep on living. Well, everyone who died will be taken over by me, but...
Yeah, not gonna happen.
Don't you think that's a better fate than being a vegetable for the rest of their life?
No. Not really.
You guys, you can't buy into this. Think carefully about which is true hope.
And which is true despair.
Oh god, don't be gonna make me choose! You're gonna make me choose a lot, aren't you?
What shall we do?
I guess all of us are screwed up again. Just like what happened with the fifth case.
You're asking us? You're telling us to decide?
Damn it! Why'd it turn out like this?
I don't even know. Plus, it's taking a long time, is it?